The same pattern of things keep happening over a period of time. The same kind of emotion, the situation we go across is same. How to come out of that pattern in life?
So, it's good, at least you notice the same patterns are happening, repeating itself. Most people don't even see that. They keep repeating the same cycles in different scenery and they think they're okay. It's good of you, at least if you're noticing it. The scenery may change. Life scenery will anyway change. The last time some rubbish happened to you, you were in school. Next time it happened to you, you were in college, so the scenery was different. Next time it happened to you, you were in a job. Next time it happened to you, you were married. But the same things are happening if you closely observe your life. If you're looking at human life as just body, yes, body is getting somewhere, we know where it's getting. You know where your body is getting? Where's your body going? To the grave. Whether it's full moon or no moon, whether it's night or day, body is going, see, 10 seconds closer to grave, 20 seconds now. As I'm talking, you're getting closer to grave physically, that's all that's happening. If you exist here as a physical entity, that's all that's happening. And if you exist here only as physical entity, slowly you will see life will be play, then it becomes pleasure, then it becomes so many things, then every joint hurts and then it gets terrified because it's coming to an end. Physical life, this is a progression. You don't have to go through it to know it. You have enough intelligence to sit here and see it. But our fortune is, we are not just physical, we have other dimensions to us. In terms of your mental status, either it can continue to grow or it can go in circles. In terms of your emotional status, it can continue to grow or it can go in cycles. Now when you say, I notice that my life is going in cycles, you're essentially talking about the situations around you. More than that, you're talking about your own mental and emotional states going through the same cycles. If you are going through cycles, everything in this system is cyclical, isn't it? The earth is going in cycles, the moon is going in cycles, everything is cyclical. If you do not stand up with a certain level of awareness and a certain level of determination and a sense of going somewhere, you will naturally become a part of the cycles. The various kinds of cycles happening. The longest cycle that's happening here is 144 years. Once in 144 years, certain things happen in the solar system for which we have 144 years, we have a Kumbh Mela. We were fortunate that in our lifetime we witnessed that. The next cycle is 12 and a quarter years, which all of us see. The others are much shorter. There are 3-year cycles, there are 18-month, 16-month cycles, there are other kinds of cycles. All these cycles, depending upon how unaware you are, how destabilized you are, how unfocused you are, you become available to those cycles. If you are completely scattered, you become available to the smallest cycle. If you are little focused, you become available to longer cycles. But everybody is subject to these cycles. These cycles can mean a bondage, or these cycles can also mean transcendence. That from one cycle of life to another, you transcend or you repeat the same cycle. That depends on who you are. When so many people… The difference between astrology and spirituality is just this. This is an unpopular subject that I'm taking on. Astrology is trying to tell you how these cycles bind you. Spiritual process is telling you how you can get away from these cycles. We are not denying the cycles. It will be stupid to deny the cycles. The cycles are definitely there, but we are looking at the possibilities as to how you can slip away from these cycles. If you live by the cycles, being conscious of the cycles, your life will have a certain equanimity, a certain level of success, certain level of well-being, certain level of prosperity. If you break the cycle, if you are constantly looking how to become free from the cycle, you are looking for your liberation. Are you looking for just well-being or are you looking for liberation? That's the question. Accordingly you must live. So right now, if your life is going into cycles, repetitiveness, you understand you're not going to reach anywhere like this. It's time to change the pattern.
Today, I would like to share with you some thoughts that I believe can genuinely transform how you approach your life. Imagine you are standing on the banks of a river. You see the water flowing, ever changing, always moving forward. You know what? That river is a lot like life itself. Life is always on the go, always bringing us new experiences and opportunities. No two moments in life are exactly the same. Every single day is a fresh chance to explore, learn, and grow. Now, spirituality teaches us a valuable lesson here. It tells us to dive into this river of life, to experience its depth, its ebb and flow without any predetermined notions. It encourages us to let go of our rehearsed responses and fully immerse ourselves in the ever-changing current of life. So how do we do that? How do we embrace this spontaneity that life calls for? Well, imagine you are dancing and the music changes abruptly. Do you stop and complain? Or do you adapt, let the rhythm guide you, and continue dancing? Life, like that dance, is best experienced when we are flexible and open to change. It's easy to fall into a pattern of rehearsed responses. For instance, when we encounter a challenging situation, we might automatically respond based on our past experiences. We reach into our memory bank and pull out a pre-programmed solution. But this can be a limiting way to approach life. It's like trying to paint a picture with only one color when you have an entire palette at your disposal. Instead, spirituality encourages us to embrace the unknown and act spontaneously, like an artist who allows the colors to flow freely onto the canvas. It's about fully engaging with the present moment, taking each situation as it comes and responding with an open mind and heart. This concept may remind you of improv theater. There are no scripts, no rehearsed lines. You just go with the flow. Respond to cues from your co-actors and the environment, creating a performance that's unique and full of life. Similarly, we are encouraged to let go of our mental scripts and improvise our way through life. Now, you might ask, what if I make a mistake? Well, mistakes are part of the journey. Spirituality invites us to treat life as a vast open playground and not as a test with right or wrong answers. It's not about acing every situation. It's about being present authentic, and flexible. It's about dancing freely with the rhythm of life without worrying about the next step. So, as we move forward, let's try to live more spontaneously. Let's strive to be fully present, to engage with life with curiosity and openness, and to embrace the beautiful uncertainty that comes with each new day. When you do so, you can truly merge with life and unlock the joy and depth of your existence. As I wrap up this talk, I want to leave you with a powerful metaphor that captures the essence of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Imagine life as a grand stage, and all of us are its dancers. But here is the catch. Life isn't like a rehearsed play with fixed lines and predictable scenes. No, life is more like an enchanting improvisational dance where each step is taken in the moment, guided by the music of our hearts. Just like a skilled dancer, we can learn to let go of our mental scripts and embrace the spontaneity of the dance. We don't need to have it all figured out. Instead, we can trust ourselves to flow with the rhythm of life, even when it takes unexpected turns. Think about it. How liberating would it be to toss out that rigid script we have been carrying around, to release the need for absolute control, and to dance with life's ever-changing melodies. It's like setting ourselves free from the shackles of worry and overthinking, and stepping into the magic of the present moments. So, dear seekers, let's take this invitation from spirituality to heart. Let's be courageous enough to let go of the safety net of rehearsed responses and be open to the unknown. Embrace the rhythm of life, even when it challenges you, because in those moments of uncertainty, you find the real magic of living. Life may not always be smooth, and yes, there will be mistakes and missteps along the way. But just like a skilled improviser who turns a mistake into a beautiful part of the dance, you can find beauty and growth in your journey. So from this day forward, let's dance with life. Let's savor every beat and let the music guide us. Instead of worrying about what's coming next, let's trust ourselves to navigate the dance floor with grace and authenticity. Remember, life isn't a rehearsed play. It's an improvisational dance. So let's toss out the script, embrace the rhythm, and dance with life. Let's make each step a masterpiece and each moment a celebration of our existence.